Okay, take two. Basically, I tried this and my microphone decided to not work right. It kept making a loud crackling sound whenever I talked. Anyways, today we're heading to the Coliseum to fight in our match, and hopefully get citizenship in the center. Now, before you can head to the Coliseum, you actually have to go back and talk to Akamoto, and I forgot about this, because I was just going back to save my game, but it's nothing really important. He just basically gives you a pep talk and then sends you off on your way. Now, the Coliseum is right here, as you can see, and you just go in this door and you can partake in your match. And this guy pretty much gives us the rundown of what we're going to do. But I'll just explain it to you so we don't have to wait. We're going into a maze match or whatever. And basically, we get dropped off at the starting point of a maze and have to get to the center. And this place has been filled with demons, but it's also been filled with useful pieces of equipment that if we get, it will make the boss fight immensely easier. So, we basically just want to grab that stuff and then head for the boss. Yeah, here he goes explaining the weapons and items. And, yeah, the demons. None of them are too threatening, especially if you've got some minions already. And you cannot fight with your opponent if you meet up in the maze, but I don't even think you can meet up in the maze, so it's not important. And I got it. And Akamoto gives us one more final pep talk, and then we just head in. I will. I'm gonna show him that I am the best around. Alright. Let's see who our opponent is. Red Bear! Fun fact, after this, Red Bear will die and we'll never see him again. Well, not exactly. Now, one thing I want to do is, I got a few minions, so I want to summon them. Now, basically, summoning minions, it's easy. You just go to your computer and select Summon. And you can bring out your minions. Now, to bring out your minions, it costs money. And it can get fairly expensive later on, but by that point, you probably have more money than you'll ever need anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Now, one thing about your demons, they will take magnetite for every step you take. And if you run out of magnetite, then they will get inflicted with a poison status unless you can get more. Now, magnetite is only dropped by dark demons, and later you will go to an area where there are practically no dark demons, so you'll pretty much just have to stash all your demons for that point. Now, these are Oracleses, and they are really unimpressive. They've got like 8 hit points and really crappy stats, so I wouldn't recommend at all getting them. But they drop a muscle drink, and basically what a muscle drink does, it has a chance of healing you, or it has a chance of poisoning you. It's usually a risk I don't really take. Or never. Now, if we head to that way, we can head on to the match, but I want to head in here first, because we can get a Fritz helm. And the Fritz helm is slightly better than our helm we have right now. It drops our evasion by 1, but it gives us 2 points of defense, which is better. Plus, it's not like I can evade any of Red Bear's attacks anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, in here we can find the Legger Slam, a slightly better leg armor. Now we just equip that. It also drops our evasion, but again, it's not that important. Alright, heading over here, we can go in this room and get the Kaiser armor. Now this is the best piece of armor in here. See, that is way better. It increases your evasion by a whole bunch, and it gives you 9 points of defense. Very good. Now, this little area in the center will take us to the match, but we don't want to head in there yet. Now, these guys can do a bit of damage, but I have a little healing magic on standby with the High Pixie, so before I go into the match, I'll probably heal up a little bit. Oh, one thing to know about leveling up, every time you level up, you get healed full. Now, if you don't have the high pixie and the knocker, I'd kind of recommend, well, if you don't have the high pixie, I'd recommend leveling up a little bit, because the boss can actually kill you pretty easy if you're on your own and don't have any healing items, which I don't. Well, I have the muscle drinks, but those are just a huge risk. Anyways, here's Spartans. Also not very impressive. Though I do believe you can recruit them. Yeah, that's pretty much the easiest way to tell if a demon's a dark demon or not, whether or not they drop any magnetite, because that's the one surefire way to tell. One annoying thing about this game is that if you try talking to a dark demon, the game will actually let you go like you were talking to a normal demon, even though you can't get them to join you, which is really annoying. Because sometimes I forget. Anyways, that was the Slicer. It's probably the best sword we can get at this point, and it attacks twice. See? It's pretty good. Well, at least for now it is. Now, you saw those zombies there? They drop a lot of money and a lot of magnetite, so they're pretty good for building that up at this point. Though later, as you can imagine, they're not a very good source of money later. Ah, this guy dropped a bollock knife. I'm not exactly sure how good that is, because I never used it. Actually, let's check. How is the bollock knife? It's crap. And we got bullets, but as you can see, bullets are quite useless without a gun. So, if the game is giving us bullets, then you can probably figure that there would be a gun somewhere, and you'd be right. Right here is a Desert Eagle. Now, when we equip that, you'll notice that it is a lot better than our physical attack, but because the Slicer hits twice, it would actually be better to use that. Unless you, didn't pick the Slicer up, which I don't know how you could, since you have to go past the room with it to get here, and you'd probably check it out. But whatever, if you don't, well then go with that. Anyways, now that we've got all the equipment that we can get, we can head in to fight the Red Bear. Oh crap, slimes. I want to run from these things. Basically, these things have high resistance to physical attacks, and the only way to deal with them effectively is magic. And I don't have a lot of magic attacks. High Pixie has Zionga and Zio, but I want to save her magic for Red Bear. Ah, this is a new enemy, Heracles. These guys aren't too impressive, but they're probably the best thing you can pick up in here. They've got about 18 HP and, well, all around, not very good stats, but like I said, they're probably the best thing you can get in here. This is why it's a really good idea to get the High Pixie and the Knocker before you head here, because you cannot find them in here. Well, that was a bit of a waste of a healing spell, but whatever. Anyways, we head into the ring, and Red Bear is there waiting for us. I don't know how he got here so fast, but whatever, we'll just roll with it. Do I sense a rival coming on? We'll see, we'll see. Anyways, this guy, I know his name. He is Solar. Alrighty. And we end. Yep. I don't know if I mentioned or not, but if you say no to any of those naming questions, then they'll just get the default names. And because we were kind of daydreaming there, Red Bear's a little pissed. And hey, that's not very nice. Well, right back at you, buddy. Except not really, because I don't know who you are, and for that matter, I don't really care. And, actually, just to show it off, Knocker knows Tarukaja. What does that do? Well, I'll show you. And this is why I brought the High Pixie along. Zionga hits him really hard, and it can shock him, which basically means he can't do anything. Now, Tarukaja increases everybody's attack power. I know it said it only increased Hawk's attack power, but it increases everybody's, trust me. And Red Bear only has 67 hit points. He's not very sturdy, but he can hit pretty hard. Oh, hey, I never got that before. I didn't know he could drop an item like that. I'm guessing the Star Glove is a better glove glove armor. But anyways, with that, Red Bear is down. Sucks to be him. But you know what that means, since I won. I am the champion! Hooray! And now with that, me and Akamoto are on our way to fame and fortune. And Haneda is a loser, haha. And Akamoto has paid off all his debts, so now you can actually buy weapons and equipment from the store. But more importantly, we can go to the casino, which is what I want to do, because you can get the best equipment available at this point at the casino. Madam, huh? Basically, Madam is the ruler, or basically the person who watches over Valhalla. I wouldn't really say ruler, but she's pretty much the closest thing there is to that. Oh boy, I get to go to the center, but I really don't want to. Who could that be? Something about her seems familiar. Can't put my finger on. Hey, wait a minute! I remember you. Shadow, right. The crazy fortune teller lady pulled me aside and asked me to remember your name. Okay, what do you need? Find who? Whoa, that sounds bad. Oh no, not a little boy. Oh, well, who did that? Those names, they sound familiar. Can't quite say what they mean to me, though. Kidnappers! We better go stop them. Well, what a coinky-dink, I just happened to be going there. That's true. Oh, okay. We're going on a rescue mission. Okay, now that I have Akamoto's consent, we can do anything. Like save people. And, this must be the messenger from Madam, like he just said. And he gives us an invitation. And now, on our own accord, we can head to Madam's place whenever we want, but I want to head to the casino first. Oh boy, an invitation. Come on, Akamoto, I'm pretty sure we can go there anytime we want to. Well, anytime we win, at least. Okay, bye, Akamoto, and we never see him again. Well, we can go see him, but it's not at all necessary. Now anyways, Shada joined us. And as you can see, Shada is way better than me at this point. Just like in real life. She is level 18 with better stats, and more to the point, she can use magic. So far, she doesn't have quite the repertoire of spells, but she has Mapper, Dia, Maydia, and Patra. All pretty useful, at least at this point. So anyways, I'm going to end the video here, but next time we're going to head to the casino, and I'm going to break the game. So until then, see ya!